What's going on, guys? So today, what we're going to be talking about is something I don't usually do. But since my channel has become a little bit bigger and I have people in my Discord and whatnot who can actually babysit me and explain to me how anime actually works and all that kind of stuff, I am watching most of, or at least all of the big seasonal animes that are coming out. All the ones that people are really excited about, such as Vinland Saga. I actually have not seen all 3 episodes yet, but we'll talk about that later. Dr. Stone so far is the main one I want to be talking about. I saw Fire Force as well. I'll be continuing that, I suppose, for now. But what this video is going to be talking about, as you can already tell based on the title, is Dr. Stone. So far, out of the 3 of those, that is definitely my favorite. And, half hour ago, the new episode premiered, episode 2. And I decided I want to talk about it, especially because this is a great opportunity. I don't really know if I'm going to do these videos every week. I might, but today we don't have a One Piece chapter. So I kind of, want to fill the Friday video with something, and I thought that this was a good idea because it's really similar to what I do on Friday videos, where I just turn on the face cam and, say what I thought about the chapter. So do the same thing with Dr. Stone. Maybe if you guys do enjoy this type of video, I will continue to do it. But, with that being said, let's just get right into it. This will kind of be like maybe a little bit of episode 1 as well, because I didn't do anything for that either. But so far, I'm a huge fan of Dr. Stone. I don't exactly know where we're going with this. It seems very confusing, especially after the first episode. I have to say, in the first episode, I was very surprised that at the end, we find out that they can revive this bird, right? And I thought, okay, that was a lot of progress made within the first episode, and that was that. However, I thought that was going to be that, as in they weren't going to be able to just revive people at this point, right? They had the bird, and they're like, okay, now how can we make this work on humans? But no, in episode 2, we almost immediately get to see them get this new guy, Shisio, I want to say is his name. Now, I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to be upset about him because of the unrealisticness of his power levels as far as we're seeing. I mean, when he is awakened, first of all, it's pretty badass. I mean, his eye just chips out, and then he says, "What's the situation?" What an animal, right? I loved it. But then he goes on to, with his fist, one-shot a lion. He just punches the lion, and I thought it was just like incapacitated or maybe even KO'd, and that would be a little extreme. But no, he goes on to, oh, yeah, I killed it. I know I killed it, and I want to make use of it. So, geez, okay. Now, that's pretty insane. I mean, I kind of thought that with the whole science theme going on, that there wasn't really going to be anything even remotely close to this. I thought that everyone would be pretty human. And even Taiju seems to be quite human. He's the brawn, right? I mean, he's not like Senku, where he is just the brains and he's a normal little kid that doesn't really do anything physical. He's just like a normal guy who probably works out and whatnot. As Senku described it, he is fit, basically. He is the brawn. But no, this guy, I mean, is there a limit to what he can kill as far as creatures in this world go? He was described by Taiju as the strongest primate, but even like a gorilla in our world wouldn't be able to kill, wouldn't even, I think, get close to killing a lion. I mean, what could a gorilla do to a lion? It's a lion. It has really sharp teeth and claws. Gorillas are pretty strong, but so is a lion, and it has so much more to. Really, we're comparing like a man to a gorilla. It's pretty crazy, but I'm okay with it, especially because this really isn't the first unrealistic thing we've seen so far. Besides the fact, of course, that this whole world has just had specifically the humans turn to stone. And I guess there are some other animals too, but not most of them. I don't know what the deal is with the birds, but mostly humans have been turned to stone, right? Okay. I mean, that's fine. There's got to be some, fantasy element for the main purpose of the series. But more unrealistic things have happened, such as Senku, just for 3,700 years, not just counting every single second of every single day, which just, I mean, that would be impossible. Like, I could count to 60, and I guarantee it wouldn't have been a minute. It'll probably be like 63 or 57 seconds or something. It's not going to be exactly a minute. It won't even be close, especially over 3,700 years. So that's unrealistic enough. And then, I mean, he doesn't fall asleep. He says he did not fall asleep during, it's just like, it's insane. I mean, what these guys are capable of doing is pretty over the top. The fact that he has all this information about science, basically chemistry, really, it doesn't even mean anything compared to what we're seeing from these other people, from him being able to do something like that, and from this Shisio, I believe. Shisio. That doesn't sound right, but I'm going to keep saying Shisio. Him just being able to kill a lion, I mean, you know, no problem. He can just, and what's even harder, killing lion or just stabbing like 10 piranhas? I don't know. They seem like totally different skills, but he's able to do it all. He seems all right. Now, I was a little, I didn't like the whole interaction between him and Senku, where he, you know, compliments him. He says that he's extremely impressed by his scientific abilities and that he admires him. And then Senku is just like, even the whole time, the whole episode, he is really, it seems like he's kind of joking about him being, you know, a bureaucrat and whatnot. Although that ends up, to an extent, actually being kind of true. And I don't understand. I mean, this guy really had not shown any passive aggressiveness whatsoever or anything negative. And he just was picking up on this the whole time. Immediately after they find him, he's like, yeah, you know, I don't know if we can trust him. I don't know about that. I'm going to need more of an explanation. His whole claim of a guy doesn't just compliment a man to his face without any ulterior motives, that's not always true. I mean, unless your ulterior motive is being kind, if that seems obvious to me. I don't know. And there's definitely nothing wrong with that. So I think that's a little BS. I'm really hoping we're not going to go. I've seen different shows do this where they have the main character just like say, you know, this is the case because of this. And that's not really true. Like, that is really a false assumption. And then it just happens because someone's writing the story. So if we're going to have one of those where Senku is just this ridiculous mastermind that knows everything about everything, Kirito really is a great example. He does that kind of stuff all the time, despite the fact that that's not supposed to be his whole thing. You know, he's supposed to just be a master swordsman. No, he's just a master detective as well. If Senku's going to go down that path, I'm going to be really disappointed. That'll really probably put me off of the entire series, because I cannot stand that stuff. I don't like it at all. But so far, it is really good. The voice acting is awesome. Shisio's voice actor is really good. Taiju really has the best. The way that he adds comedy to the series is fantastic. Pretty much every time he's talking, I absolutely love him. He's probably my favorite character so far, which is pretty weird. But yes, I do like him. Senku's voice actor is very cool as well. The animation is on point. I enjoy it all. Even when it's not such realistic animation, when they have the crazy reactions that they have. Whenever he is going along with something stupid that Taiju says, it's always good there. I like the way they do that. So far, it's a really good series. I'm really excited for episode 3. I know there's going to be 24 episodes this season, which is not that common anymore. Anytime a first season has 24 episodes, it's a pretty good indicator that the series is going to be really good. It takes a lot to invest into that, I know. And if they do it, it's a really good sign. So I'm probably going to give the series at least like 6 episodes regardless of what happens. And I don't think I'm really going to have a problem going beyond that. But there are some things I'm a little worried about. So if I do continue this series and then I am just stopping, I don't want them to be disappointed. I'm not promising to finish the entire series, but I think I will. I think it's going to be pretty good. And I also don't want to promise to these videos. I would like to do it, but we'll see. I mean, you know, we usually do have a One Piece chapter. I'm going to have to do 2 videos on Friday at least if I'm going to do that. So that might not be a huge problem either. I would like to move this channel in a direction where I am doing more stuff that is higher production, like I've been doing on the Sunday videos with the chess videos, and then doing more stuff like this where maybe I watch all the seasonal animes and I just review them or whatever. And so I could be doing like 7 or 8 videos a week, depending on the season we're in, the different animes that are out. It would really just depend. I would like to structure it so that I have all of the higher production stuff that I have to actually invest into, and then the easier stuff where I can just watch something, think about it, and then talk to you guys about it. I think that would be a good balance. And then I even do want to do some more things after that. But I think that's a good direction to move this channel in. So I'm going to try and watch all the seasonal animes. Vinland Saga, I don't know. It's all right. I'm not a super big fan of it right now. I have a feeling that episode 3 is the point where I'm going to get hooked, which I have not seen yet. I've seen 1 and 2, because what is this whole releasing the first 3 episodes at once thing? That seems really strange, as if they were afraid that just releasing 1 and 2 would have some people drop off, like I would if episode 3 wasn't already out. So I'm probably going to watch that this morning, actually. So we'll see on that. That's my plan, basically, for this kind of stuff for this season, the summer season of anime. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this style of video. Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Make sure to join the Discord. Maybe I will have, like, a seasonal anime thing added, like multiple channels added, so that for each season it could switch out different channels in the Discord and people could talk about it. Maybe if some people are interested in that, let me know in the Discord. Make sure to join if you have not done so already. With that all being said, hope you guys have an excellent rest of your day. Great start to your weekend, and I will talk to you on Sunday in what unfortunately is not going to be a chess video because of some weird scheduling stuff that did happen. There's going to be a video on Sunday, but this is probably going to be like the one and only week that I skip chess videos just because of some weird stuff that happened at work. So yes, will be a video on Sunday, not a chess video. Look forward to that next Sunday. I'll talk to you guys later.